This is The Evening Buzz, presented by Mikail Atiyeh.
Well, for the streaming binge for the binge watchers out there, or perhaps are looking for their next big show to binge watch, get excited for Netflix, as they have just unveiled some great new reveals in their annual Netflix Tudum showcase. So let's go down the list of everything that was announced in the Netflix Tudum 2025. Starting off with, of course, the long-awaited final season of Stranger Things. This is going to be season 5. It's going to be split into 3 releases. Volume 1 is going to drop on November 26th, then Volume 2 on December 25, and around Christmas, and the series finale airs on December 31st on New Year's Eve. And it's set in the fall of 1987. The story sees Hawkins under military quarantine as the characters reunite to find and defeat a vanished Vecna. As the anniversary of even Will's disappearance approaches, a new darkness threatens the town, pushing the group toward one last epic confrontation. Another major announcement was the release date for Wake Up Dead Man, a Knives Out mystery. I love the Knives Out movie series. I've always enjoyed them, and to get more murder mysteries like this, directed once again by Rian Johnson, this is going to be coming out in December 12th of this year, and it's being called the detective's most dangerous case yet. Daniel Craig once again returns alongside an all-star ensemble cast, including Josh O'Connor, Glenn Close, Josh Brolin, Mila Kunis, Jeremy Renner, and many others. The plot details remain a bit thin. We don't know too much about it, but there is a teaser trailer that you can check out that hints at the high stakes and perhaps even more intricate twists and turns. Super excited for another Knives Out movie. Can't wait. Coming out on December 12th of this year. Then, of course, everyone's summer obsession is going to be Squid Game Season 3, which will debut on June 27th of this year. A new trailer reveals the final leg of Gehun's journey, or Jaehoon's journey, sorry if I'm mispronouncing these Korean names, focusing on his despair and consequences of his failed attempts to end the brutal system. Series creator Hwang Dong-hyuk promises a more emotional and morally complex arc, exploring whether compassion can survive in a world that's built to destroy it. And then also, Netflix also gave fans the first look at Wednesday Season 2, premiering in 2 parts on August 6th and September 3rd. The streamer shared the first 6 minutes of the new season and confirmed that even Lady Gaga will be a guest star in Part 2 as Rosalind Rotwood, a legendary Nevermore teacher who crosses paths with Wednesday. The new season promises to expand on the show's dark mythology while introducing new characters and mysteries. Then we have Happy Gilmore 2. This is a sequel to an old comedy classic that stars none other than Adam Sandler. And we got a first trailer for it nearly 3 decades after the original film's release. The sequel, set to premiere on July 25th, reunites Adam Sandler with Julie Bowen and introduces new faces including Bad Bunny, Sadie, and Sonny Sandler, and even Ben Stiller coming back. And it's going to be basically a host of professional golfers as well, who are going to be appearing to bring a modern twist to a classic golf comedy film. Super excited, coming out on July 25th. And then Guillermo del Toro. I love that Netflix just gives him complete creative control and liberty to do the type of movies he makes. Because the last one he did, which was Pinocchio, that stop-motion film, won him an Oscar. Just imagine. So this is Guillermo del Toro's adaptation of Frankenstein, which also got showcased. It had a moody teaser revealing Oscar Isaac as Victor Frankenstein and Jacob Elordi as his tragic creature. Not too much to reveal the creature, which I think is great. It's scheduled for November 25th of this year. And definitely, it's going to have a lot of Del Toro's style and atmosphere, filled with that gothic imagery and emotional intensity. So if you're someone who loves things like Crimson Peak and even Pan's Labyrinth, this will definitely be right up your alley. Super excited for this one. And for the anime fans, the second season of One Piece, the live-action series of One Piece, is going to be returning, introducing a prominent character from the anime, Tony Chopper, voiced by Mikail Hoover. The character is a beloved and emotionally complex reindeer boy hybrid who joins Luffy's crew, and we'll be seeing him in the next season. Of course, we're hoping that the performance does at least capture the purity and the heart that defines that character and more. And finally, we have one more. This is Matt Damon and Ben Affleck reuniting for an action thriller called The Rip, and it's set to release on January 16th of next year. It's inspired by real events and gritty 1970s police dramas. The film follows a group of Miami narcotics officers who discover millions in drug money, triggering dangerous consequences. The ensemble cast includes Steven Yeun, Kyle Chandler, and Tiana Taylor, and promises a mix of character-driven drama and explosive action. And those are pretty much all of the biggest announcements we got from Netflix's Tudum of this year. It's a pretty jam-packed in terms of reveals. I'm excited for the Knives Out movie, season 3 of Squid Game. Wednesday, season 2. I'm definitely down for that. And Happy Gilmore 2. I love a good comedy. I hope it lives up to the original, because modern comedies nowadays are very rare, at least good ones. But do share your thoughts and opinion. Let me know what have been your favorite reveals from the Netflix's Tudum. Let me know here on the Evening Buzz. We're going to take a short break. We'll be right back with more news and highlights right here on the Evening Buzz. Stay tuned.